everyone, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Ayushi, a Cbse class 12 grader opted for commerce with maths, and in this video I will be going to share with you all the things which you need to know for acing your boards preparation and for scoring a very good percentage in your class and board examination. So let us start. I just jot down all the things in my diary and I will be recitating all these things to you so that you can also write it down. So without wasting your time, let's quickly start. Firstly, I will be telling you all the resources which I use, and then I will be going towards the tips which you need. So firstly is for English. English I studied mainly from Anurag sir of PW, and also I watched the lectures of educational Bhaiya, which are like too concise. In 10 minutes he just explaining the whole chapter, which was acting as a quick revision for me. So I also watched that lectures, and dear sir was also very helpful for me. So these three teachers I followed. Okay, so for your information, let me tell you just that I didn't take any of the subscription of PW Next Top or anything. I just studied from these teachers from YouTube itself, and these teachers helped me to fetch these percentage. And the books which I use, so definitely NCERT is really very important. You have to just read the NCERT as more as you can, and after reading towards NCERT you have to go towards doing the questions from Cbse question bank. The questions of Cbse question bank is really of very good quality. Like there are some of the chapters जो हम ऐसे ही पढ़ के निपटा देते हैं कि like ये तो बहुत छोटा सा चैप्टर है, इसमें इतना कुछ है भी नहीं. There are possibilities कि उन चैप्टर से भी बहुत अच्छे क्वेश्चन बोर्ड एग्जाम में आ सकते हैं. So this idea you will only get through the question bank of Cbse, so go towards it. And you can directly download this from the official website of Cbse, which is cbse.nic.in. If you will search this on Google, you will definitely got the site and you can download from there Cbse question bank. And there are also question bank of different subjects, you can also go towards that. Secondly, I also use the EduCard question bank, which was also having a very good quality question. Next is maths. For maths, I strictly followed Ritik sir. Like whatsoever one shot he was giving, whatsoever he was teaching, I studied each and everything from him only. And after studying from him, I did the NCERT like as more as you can. You have to go towards doing the NCERT, but right now you will realize that the board examination paper of maths is becoming more conceptual, so you have to go towards practicing question more from CFPQ question of Cbse, which are on its site only. You can download it from there, and next after that you can go towards any of the reference book. I personally recommend you R.D. Sharma, because the questions of R.D. Sharma, which is like HOTS question, are really very like mind opener for you. This will increase your analytical thinking, and by the practice of these questions you will realize that how you can apply any of the concept in any of the question, which will further help you in solving any question. Next is I also used EduCard ki question bank for maths, because when you will do R.D. Sharma, you will realize that R.D. Sharma is not having the case based question, it is not having that MCQ question. There is also a book of objective RD which I didn't use for objective questions. I directly go towards the EduCard book, which was having all the questions, competency based question, case study based question, MCQs. I just do all these things from EduCard only. Next, for science. For science, I strictly followed Samriddhi ma'am for biology. For physics, I watched the lectures of, like there were multiple teachers which I followed for physics. Alak sir, Rakshak sir, these both are from PW. And the next is Prashant Bhaiya. I hope you all know about him. I used these teachers for understanding all the concepts, and once I understood all the concepts, I go towards the NCERT. I read the NCERT very properly, underline each and everything, and then did the question practice. For question practice, I used Oswal question bank and Exemplar, which is really very important for both science and maths also. But for science, I think it is really very important, because you will realize at the end the questions of Exemplar are directly coming in your paper. So go towards it and solve it very sincerely. Next, for SST, so the only name for SST is Digraj sir. I blindly trusted him and go towards all of these things. I watched all of his marathons, and each and everything was what he was giving to us. Then after that I read the NCERT and didn't do any of the book. I strictly followed the NCERT, read it as many as time I can do. I made short notes in the form of flow charts so that I can have a quick revision of each and every chapter, and after doing that I did some of the PYQs which are more than enough for SST, and I scored like my maximum score was in SST itself, which was just because of the Grad sir only, and the content which he gave was really very good in his PPT. I like wrote it in my book and it was really very helpful for me. Next, for Hindi. So for Hindi, of course, you have to read NCERT. In my school, there was teacher who was really very good. I just followed him. I didn't watch any of the lecture from like YouTube itself. You can see whatsoever. But if you still ask me, then I will suggest you Magnet Brains. And for that, after understanding the concepts, I go towards reading NCERT. You will realize that back exercise question of NCERT, they are just twisting in any of the way and directly repeating these again and again. So you have to just understand them only, and there would be any question you will be able to do it. Next, if you will also ask me anything else, so I just read the NCERT, did the back exercise question and go towards solving PYQs so that I understood what type of questions are coming in Hindi. For grammar, I just simply use the book of grammar which was using in my school, and right now I forgot what was its name, but it was a really very good book. I didn't remember. Actually, I didn't remember what was that book. The resources which I personally used. Next is the tips which I would like to give you. So the very first tip is be very consistent. You don't have to do like one day you are studying for 9 hours and next day you are not feeling like studying and you are don't studying. Don't do this thing. You have to very consistent. You have to study each and every day because every day count, every effort matters. So please very consistent. Set a minimum standard that you have to study at least 30 minutes once in a day. There are 24 hours in a day. Can't you just have 30 minutes for your studying? Isn't it so strange? So set that minimum standard that yes, you have to study this hours in a day. That minimum standard you have to fulfill, and this particular thing will also gonna help you in higher classes like 11th and 12th. So be very consistent in your studies. Second tip is approach. For every subject there is a different strategy. You cannot study maths in the same way you are studying Hindi. There are different strategies, there are different approach, and you need to analyze it, and likewise you have to understand the need of that particular subject. And there is also like one subject is weak for you, that may be strength of your best friend, so you have to classify the things according to this and give time accordingly to each and every subject. Also, you have to make the strategy for each and every subject like this. You can also watch the videos on my channel subject specific which I uploaded, so that you can have a mind like how you can plan your strategy for studying each and every subject. Next is revision. Revision is really very important because you are studying today and you have to give your board examination next year, and there is a very huge time in between them. So you have to revise things as more as you can. The more you will revise, the more things will be retained in your mind, then only you will be able to write each and everything in your board examination. So make revision your priority, give it time as per your needs, and you will be good to go. Next is syllabus. When you will like there is a confusion between students till when we have to complete our syllabus. So you have to complete the syllabus till your pre-board one. Like मेरा syllabus तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा late हुआ था. It was extended till Jan, और like वो हो ही नहीं पाया था. But I'm telling it to you कि just try to complete it till your pre-board one, because बाद में it like बहुत ज़्यादा mess up हो जाता है. pre-board one आ जाता है and after that there are your practicals और बहुत सारी चीज़ें स्कूल में होती है. So just try to complete your syllabus till your pre-board one only. Now once your syllabus is completed, you have to do PYQs and sample paper as more as you can. So this was the thing which I wanted to tell you or share you, so that you can increase your board preparation. So all the best for your board examination. If you need any of the help, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching.